Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Thursday, February the 21st, 2019, and today in our Tech News Update, we have Facebook that is adding a feature on Android that a lot of people have been saying, hey, why isn't it there? It was on iOS. Well, until now, the ability to switch off location data gathering, even if you weren't using the Facebook app, was impossible on Android. Well, now a new feature or a new option in the Facebook app will let you be a little more private and stop the location tracking when you're not using the Facebook app. Honestly, I think no app should be tracking you when you're not using it. Well, there was a new build for Fast Ring Insiders yesterday. Build of 19H1 18342 was released, and of course, my video is coming up for the review of it a little later today. So if you want to see what's in there, not a lot. There's some more gaming tweaking stuff, but we are approaching the release of the April 2019 update. So of course it won't be any new features, or really not a lot of new features, and mostly bug fixes from now on. Well, Samsung has released yesterday its new line of Galaxy phones, and some interesting stuff in there. The S10, S10 Plus phones with some improvements, but honestly not that much of an improvement. So, getting the S9, or if you have an S9 like me, not really anything to be going crazy about. HDR10 Plus recording of video, and some interesting little bits of things here and there on camera. But what really caught attention, even though it's expensive and most people won't get that, Galaxy Fold, the first foldable phone that actually becomes kind of a small tablet, a $2,000 smartphone that can open as a 7.3-inch tablet. Kind of nice, and actually the demonstrations were kind of cool. Probably not the thing that's going to sell the most, but it is now out there, something interesting and an idea of a foldable phone. If you're on Windows 10, there were some updates, except for the latest version. So if you're on the October 2018 update, no updates for you. But if you're on the April 2018 update, or in the creators updates, there's cumulative updates that has appeared on Tuesday, but there was a glitch, so a lot of you just saw it yesterday. And they have a big list of bug fixes and tweaking in there that is interesting, but no security updates, so no worries. Really no security updates in there. And talking about phones, as we also talked about the announcements of smartphones from Samsung, IDC has some interesting numbers for the last quarter of 2018. It says that 392 million units were sold in the last quarter. That's down 2.24% from a year earlier in the last quarter at 401 million units. Year over year, the number of total sales in smartphones for 2018, 1.48 billion. That's still a big number. It's down from 1.5 billion in 2017. And what is interesting is, while the big guns, Samsung, Apple, are losing ground, Chinese companies like Huawei have seen increases of 25% in sales, showing that Chinese competition is on its way. Microsoft Edge has a secret whitelist, and apparently it has Facebook in it, as ZDNet has discovered that there's a Flash player that starts actually playing some Flash content on Facebook without actually having to give you or actually tell you to give it access. Now, that whitelist was much bigger before. It included MSN Portal, Yahoo, and so many other websites. But now apparently it's still there, but it only contains Edge. So, kind of interesting, a secret whitelist in Microsoft Edge. Akamai, one of the leaders of internet traffic services, says that it will be very interesting to see what 2019 will bring in terms of internet security problems. It still is thinking about the huge distributed denial of service attack of last year, and it's actually nervous about one thing this year. botnets that come from IoT or Internet of Things devices that are not secured. And it says that this will be probably one of the biggest challenges. If you're using WordPress to make your website or your blog updated, it's very important, as a very important security flaw was discovered that lets remote code execution happen and makes your website or blog vulnerable to attacks quite easily. By updating to the latest version, you, of course, are immune to this problem, so it's important to do it. Many apps on the Google Play Store, once again, are on fire for some of the bad things that happens. Few of them have something called DrainerBot, and this is an ad bot that downloads tons of videos. They're ad videos. It's been found to drain batteries and consume enormous amount of data on your network. And if you want to know if you're infected, signs to look at: your phone might be warm or hot to the touch. Look at the data consumption of your apps on your phone to see that there's no abnormal data consumption. And of course, 10 million people downloaded some of these apps on their phones, so check it out, it's important. YouTube is under fire again. Last year, 2 years ago, there was a really big problem with a lot of companies stop pulling their ads from the service because of, they were playing in front of extremist content videos. Now, Disney and Epic Games have pulled their ads after it was discovered that they were displayed on a host of child exploitation videos. And the video service has since, of course, closed 400 channels, disabled comments on more than 10 million videos to help fix the problem, and is just saying that they're working hard to prevent that type of problem. And finally, if you use WinRAR, one of the very important and popular utilities for compressing files, well, a flaw was found and last week by a security researcher, and that flaw can extract malicious code in the Windows startup folder when you update. So make sure you have the latest version that fixes the issue. And to give you an idea of how some of the flaws sometimes can linger on for a long time without being seen, that flaw has been around for 19 years. And this was the Tech News Update for Thursday, February 21st, 2019. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.